Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the online class and welcome to our social studies. Okay, children, coming to the last topic, we discussed about the groundwater. We discussed about the groundwater. First of all, what I told, okay, the rainwater not only flows in the rivers and lakes, but also slowly goes down into the soil, and we can see the water is present in the gaps between rocks, pebbles. That is known as the groundwater. Okay, when we'll dig the borewell or when we'll dig the well, we can find that water. Okay, na children? And also we discussed about the difference between the pervious rocks and impervious rocks. Rocks which have cracks and small minute holes are called pervious rocks. The example of pervious rocks is sandstone. Okay, and we discussed about the impervious rocks also. The rocks which does not have cracks and minute holes are called impervious rocks. Most of the rocks present in Telangana is impervious rocks only. Okay, na children? Example, granite and Kadapa limestone. Okay, the water will not go under the rock. The water will stay on the upside of the rock. And also we discussed near the rivers. Okay, near the rivers we have deep layers of soil, pebbles, and sand. Okay, in that also the water will goes to the under of soil, sand, and pebbles. And also we discussed about the aquifer, the layer of water which having under the ground among the rocks are called aquifer. The thickness of the aquifer depend on the availability of water present in it. Okay, this is what we discussed in the last topic. And also we discussed about the water table or groundwater level. Okay, the groundwater level decreases in the summer season and the groundwater increases in the rainy season. Okay, rocks and groundwater in Telangana. Most of the rocks which are present in Telangana are granites only. These are the impervious rocks. The water will stay on the upside of this rock only. The water will not go under the rocks. But a small portion of these rocks, up to 20 meters, it was broken. And some of the rocks, okay, and they carry water in it. Okay, many of these rocks have a cracks up to 50 to 100 meters depth. Okay, these cracks also we have the water in it. When we dig with the ordinary wells, we can get the water from the top part of the rock only. But when you dig with the bore wells or drilling machines, we can get the water from the cracks also. Okay, na children? The rocks of Kadapa limestone have impervious rocks only, but we have a gentle cracks are present in it. In the cracks of these rocks, we can find the water in it. Okay, the areas which are near the Godavari and Krishna region, we have plenty of water. Even if we dig up to 5 to 7 meters, we can get the water. The availability of water in that area depends on the water present in the river. Okay, children, up to this we have discussed in this pervious rocks is important, impervious rocks is important, and aquifer. Okay, the layer of water which having under the ground among the rocks are called aquifer. Okay, na? These three are very, very important. And how the cracks are present in it. Okay, from the bore wells and from the drilling machines, we can draw the water from it. Also, we have discussed. Come to the today's topic: recharging groundwater. Recharging groundwater. Okay. For example, water flows fastly when there is no trees or grass are present near the rivers or near the rivers or near the lakes also. Okay, children? If there is no vegetation, what is the meaning of vegetation? Trees, plants, and grass are called vegetation. Okay, vegetation means already we have discussed it. Trees, plants, grass are called vegetation. If we have a vegetation, if we have a vegetation, okay, if we have a vegetation in the bank of the river, then we can stop the flowing of the river. If we have a vegetation in the bank of the river, then there is a possibility of water penetrating into the soil. Thus, we can recharge the groundwater. That is why we can find the grass where the stream starts. Vagulu. Stream means. Okay, we can see the grass or we can see the trees, plants in the near of the river. Why? Because to reduce the flow of water. If the flowing is reduced, then the water penetrates into the soil. The water percolates into the soil. Thus we can increase the groundwater. And we can see the smaller check dams also building towards the river. Small check dams. Okay, we can see the small check dams to the rivers. Why the check dams was built? To store the water for longer periods. Okay, why the check dams was built? Okay, check dams. Check dams are built to store the water. Okay, check dams are built to store the water. Okay, this is about the topic what I told children, recharging groundwater. For example, if we keep the vegetation like trees, plants and grass in the bank of the river, then there is a chance of water percolating into the soil. Okay, if we have check dams to the rivers, these are built to store the water for longer period. That is why we have a trees and plants where the stream starts. That is the reason. Now everyone student, they have the bore wells. Okay, they are extracting more and more groundwater than the recharging. No one has the percolation pits, but they are taking the water from the. They are more and more they extracting the groundwater. If we use like that only, there is no chance to get the water for future generations. Okay, whatever the water is percolates into the soil is less. Whatever the water is extracting, that are more. Okay, percolation is less and extraction is more. That is why the groundwater is decreasing year after year. For every year, the groundwater was decreasing to the half 2 meters every year. But the groundwater was decreasing after 2 meters per every year. Also, we are cutting the forest. If we cut the forest, then there is no vegetation. If there is no vegetation, then then the water does not percolates into the soil. That is the reason we are not recharging the groundwater. Mainly, we are cutting the forest. That is the main reason not having the water, not having the groundwater. If we have the vegetation, then the flowing of the river decreases and the water percolates into the soil. But there is no forest. Everyone was cutting the forest. The compulsory children, you have to plant the tree. Okay, you have to plant the sapling. It is very essential for our future generations. We don't want to think about us. We have to think about our future generations also. Okay, our forefathers was given the forest. Our forefathers was given the water for us. Then it is a time to give the water and forest for our future generations. Okay, now children. Next, for example, if we draw the water like that only, if we extracting more and more water like that only, after few years we cannot get the water. If the groundwater is empty, we cannot get the water. We are fighting each other because of the water. Even you can see in the Kamarpelli, okay, in the peak summer stage before 2 years back, they does not have the water. They depend on the neighboring villages. That is the reason to recharge the groundwater by using the percolation pits. Okay, na children? ఇంకోటి గుర్తున్నట. Okay, percolation pits. Okay, you can see we have the rainy season for 4 months only, but in a year we have 12 months. 8 months we have to depend on water only. Okay, we have to depend on tanks, we have to depend on wells, we have to depend on lakes, rivers. That is why the water is very essential for us. Okay, we have to use the limited water only. Some children are using more and more water than need. How we can increase the groundwater? I already told you children, by having the water quickly fastly flows if there is no vegetation. If the vegetation we have trees, plants and grass we have, then the water flows reduces, and whatever the water is reduced, then the water slowly percolates into the soil. Thus we can increase the groundwater level. Okay, from the last few years, the government given more and more importance to recharge the groundwater. Why? Because everyone depending on the bore wells. That is the reason, and everyone was cutting the forest. That is why our Telangana government taken up the new program Haritaharam. Okay, you know about all. I think already you planted the sapling in your school. Okay, under the project of watershed development. Okay, watershed development projects. Okay, na children? Under this watershed development project, they kept the trees, plants, and grass on the hill slopes to reduce the flow of water. I already told children, whenever we have the grass, plants, and trees in the beside of the river or anything, then the flowing of the water reduces and the water percolates into the soil. That is the reason, okay, in the watershed development project, they given importance to the trees, plants, and grass. They kept on the hill slopes to reduce the flow of water. Again, they built the bunds also, tank bunds. What do you mean of tank bunds? Bunds means wall. They build the tank bunds to reduce the flow of water. To reduce the flowing of water, they build the tank bunds. First of all, they given importance to the vegetation, and they given importance to the tank bunds. Okay, to reduce the flowing of the water, they built the tank bunds, and also they given importance to the check dams. Why they given importance to check dams? These are built to store the water for longer periods. Okay, they given the importance to the check dams. Okay, this all can improve and can recharge the groundwater. Okay, na children, this is about the watershed program. What I told, first of all, they given importance to the vegetation. They planted the grass, plants, trees in the hill slopes, which we can reduce the flowing of the water, and also they given importance to the tank bunds to reduce the flowing of the water from the tank, and also they given importance to check dams. Okay, why the check dams are built? To store the water for longer periods. This is about the topic of recharging groundwater. What I told children, I told more and more about the vegetation only. If we have trees, plants, and grass, then the flowing of the water will be decreases. When the flowing of water decreases, the water percolates into the soil. And also I told the peoples are extracting more and more groundwater than the recharging groundwater. We are not recharging the groundwater. We are not giving importance to the percolation pits, but we are taking the water. But we are taking the groundwater. At last, we cannot get the water. We have to do fighting with each other because of the water. Okay, almost up to the 2 meters, the water level is decreasing. Why? Because everyone depend on the borewells only. The tanks are dried up because the water table is very low. And also I told we can get a water rainy season for 4 months only, but we have to depend on that water only at least 8 months. So water is essential. If the rainfall is not filled regularly in the 4 months, then the tanks, ponds, lakes, rivers will dry up. We cannot get the water. Okay, na? Next also we discussed about the can recharge the groundwater by vegetation, by building the tank bands and check dams. Okay, children, this is about the topic. Coming to the last topic on your lesson, quality of groundwater. Okay, children, coming to the next topic, quality of groundwater. The groundwater is usually mixed with minerals. Sometimes the water is very tasty and sometimes the water is very salty. Why we have this much difference? Because of minerals which are dissolved in the groundwater. From where the minerals comes from is the minerals comes from the rocks and the soils. Taste of the water will change because of minerals which are dissolved in the groundwater. Okay, actually in many mandals of Telangana we have minerals like sodium chloride. Okay, we have the sodium chloride and we have the fluoride and we have the nitrates and we have the iron. Having these minerals, sodium chloride, fluoride, nitrate and iron, these minerals affect to cause the disease for us. Okay, this causes the diseases for us, like these minerals affect to the bones and teeth also. Okay, due to the excessive use of fertilizers and pesticides, the water is polluted. Even if you see the tank and lake, anything in your village, it is already polluted. We cannot touch that water also. If we touch that water, the itching will come for us. That much the water is polluted. Okay, what I told, the quality of groundwater. Okay, in the groundwater we have lot of minerals. Okay, the groundwater is usually mixed with a lot of minerals which are present in the groundwater. That is the reason sometimes if we drink the water, that is tasty, sometimes that is salty. These differences we have because of minerals which are dissolved in the groundwater. In many mandals of Telangana, we have the minerals like sodium chloride, fluoride, nitrate, and iron. This causes a lot of diseases, and this affect the bones and teeth also. That is the reason. Okay, we have to remove the excess minerals which are present in the groundwater. And nowadays the water is polluting because of excessive use of fertilizers and pesticides. Even if you see in your village tanks or ponds, that is not useful for drinking. Even we will not touch that water also. Okay, this is about the quality of groundwater. The groundwater we have a mixture with a lot of minerals. Coming to the last topic, use of groundwater. How we have to use the groundwater? The groundwater is not only for some people, those who have the borewells. Okay, the water which are present underground is for all, not for a single person. The groundwater which are present in the underground, okay, the groundwater which are present in the underground is for all. That is why the groundwater is a common resources. The groundwater is a common resources of all the people. Okay, some members are digging deeper and deeper bore wells and extracting the groundwater. Thus decreases the water table. That affects not only that person, that affects those who are living near to that person. For example, if I am extracting the water from you by using the deeper tube wells, then our neighbors after some years they will not get the water. Why? Because their water I have used by extracting, by using deeper bore wells. That is the reason. Who are using the bore wells? The middle class persons and the rich people are using the bore wells. Those who are poor, they don't know about the bore wells also. Okay, they are depend on the tanks, they are depending on hand pumps. But those who are having the boats, they are extracting more and more water, and they not only affecting they not only affecting family members, they are affecting the neighboring places of that region. Compulsory, we have to use the groundwater in a limited manner. Okay, the children, especially I'm saying to the children, you have to use limited water, because water is very essential. We want the water to our future generations. Our past generations given the water as an asset. Okay, asti. Okay, our past generation given us given water as a asset. But see, in the same manner, we have to give the water as an asset to our future generations. If the water table is going down, then the future generation there should be a war because of water. Compulsory, everyone how to benefited from this water. Okay, children, this is about the topic. Okay, use of groundwater. How we have to use the groundwater. Water is a common resources. It benefited for all, not only single person. The groundwater is not only for single person. Okay, some members are digging more and more bore wells, and they are digging into deeper tube wells and extracting the groundwater. This affected the neighboring places of that region. Also this affects more and more to the poor people. That is why we have to use the water in a limited way, and we have to give the water to our future generations. We have to give the safe water for our future generations. Otherwise they will fight because of the water. Okay, children, this is about the topic. By this we have completed the third lesson, tanks and groundwater. In the tanks I told about the Bethavole village, very important. Fishing I told, and I told about the cooperative societies, net types, very important. And for the groundwater also I told about the what in aquifer, layer of water which having under the ground among the rocks are called aquifer. The pervious rocks and impervious rocks. Example, sandstone is from for pervious rocks, and granite and Kadapa limestone is for impervious rocks. And also I told about the to the rivers. Rivers we have the deep layers of soil, sand and pebbles. This also allows the water under the soil, sand and pebble. Rocks and groundwater in our Telangana also we discussed. We have the cracks. By having the cracks, the groundwater will be stored in that cracks. When we dig with the drilling machines and bore wells, we can extract water from that cracks. And also we discussed about we have a plenty of water near the river. The water in the beside of the river depends on the water present in the river. If we dig up to 5 to 7 meters only, we can get the water. If we have vegetation, then there is a reduce the flow of water. If they reduce the flow of water, there is a highly possible of water percolates into the soil. Okay, and I told about the watershed program. The government implemented watershed program. Under this project, the government given importance to the tank bunds, vegetation, check dams, quality of groundwater. Already the groundwater, in the groundwater we have the groundwater is mixed with a lot of minerals. That is why the taste of the water, sometimes we have the sweets and sometimes we have the salty. Why we have this much differences? Because of minerals which are dissolved in the groundwater. So these minerals come from the rocks and the soil. In many mandals of Telangana, we have sodium fluoride, chloride. We have the sodium fluoride, chloride, nitrates, and iron. This causes a lot of diseases, and this affect the bones and teeth. That is why we have to remove the excessive minerals from the groundwater, and the water is polluting because of excessive use of pesticides and fertilizers. And if you see in your village tanks or ponds, the water is already polluted. Even we cannot touch that water also. And also I told about the use of groundwater, how we have to use the groundwater. The groundwater is for all, not for single person and single citizen. Okay, the water is a common resource for all. Everyone have to benefit from the groundwater. Some members are digging more and more tube wells and extracting the groundwater. This affects those who live near to the neighboring places of that region. Okay, our past generation given water as a asset for us. We have to give the same asset to the future generations also. If we will not give the water for our future generations, then they will get fight destructive wars because of water. Okay, children, this is about the topic. Hope you understood very well. And what are the important points I told? Write down in your rough notes. Okay, almost I repeated number of times. That is why you have to listen. If you listen for 1 or 2 times, then you can hope you can understood very well. And also you prepare for the formative one, which I have given the first and second lesson. Okay, children. Thank you.